it down, let the wheels do the work for you easily.
And I've had more than one catalytic converter stolen.
So this is spray paint from yesterday. It's the solution that we just put down that's cutting through that spray paint.
So this turns a truck into a work van. I mean, this is incredible. Pop and lock, like you're gonna wrap.
Yeah,
can you do a little popping and locking?
I
I can do a little popping and locking. Come on, Jeff, you gotta get into it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, one and all. We are at Work Truck Week in Indianapolis. We're going to be going in and checking out this convention. This will be my second time coming here. It's not the biggest, so hopefully I'll be able to cover it all in one day. But oddly enough, at Work Truck Week, there's a lot of snow plows, a lot of plowing gear, a lot of accessories and attachments that attaches or works cohesively with, go figure, work trucks. So we're gonna see what's new in the industry today. Take you along for the ride. I'll do all the walking, you do all the gawking. God bless. And go get them. Let's do this. All right, guys, I'm going to angle the camera so you can kind of see. When you come to Work Truck Week, there's a lot of specialty applications, things that you may or may not find of relevance to your exact industry, but there's a lot of hidden gems in here as well. So that's what we look for. The little things that you just can't find anywhere else. Like a Gled Hill snowplow. I've never heard of this. But look at the roll on that. Holy buckets. Look at the roll on that snowplow. That's going to roll that snow. Oh, toe-wise, this one's not impressed with the paint. But paint wears off from all of them. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very, very heavy-duty looking snowplow. I had an old school one called a Feal. It was made in Minnesota back in my neck of the woods. It was one of my very first snowplows, and that was a commercial grade heavy-duty plow. We're talking about, built the way they're built when you know putting more metal at something is the right way to do things. Now we have different ways of handling hitting curbs and things like that, but let's just keep going. We'll show you the rest of the thing, and we'll take you for the tour, you guys.
Oh yeah.
So I guess I do want to clarify when I say different ways of hitting curbs and handling, the destructive capabilities of a plow. Now with things like Arctic, it's next level. This is called the Spacekap, and it is really a topper designed to hold tools. Is this your booth?
Yes.
Tell me about this, will you, Richard?
So it's completely sealed. It's a fiberglass body.
Yep.
It's removable within an hour. So you get a new truck, get a forklift, take it out, put it in the new truck, good to go.
How much? What is it really designed for? How much space are we gaining out of this thing? I mean, you look at this thing, and you can stand up and.
Yeah, it's to take the place of the minivan.
So this turns a truck into a work van. I mean, this is incredible.
Yep. And
the
you
height.
can go through 3 or 4 trucks with one Spacekap.
It's completely just pull it off from one and put it on another.
Totally self-contained.
Yeah, this is amazing. So you're not married to the motor of the truck and the undercarriage and everything else, but you have all of the advantages of a cargo van that you can take off of a.
You don't screw up the residual values on the trucks like you do if you pull off a Redding or an Alpine service body. Now it's a stripped cap chassis that's used. There's no market for that.
Right.
These we typically we do a rhino liner on the bed before we install it.
Yep.
But again, there's no drill, nothing into the frame, nothing into the bed, so the truck's clean when you remove it.
Yeah, so I built a work truck, so I pulled the body off and I put on a fiberglass body on it. Mm-hmm. And but I take that fiberglass body, if that's married to it at that point. With this, it's a topper.
Yes. So it's a true service body that's self-contained. The drainage is amazing. And our manufacturing process, I mean, it's very much that of like you walk in to see a boat manufacturer.
So this is called the
Spacekap.
Spacekap. All right. Thanks, Matt. Huh? Oh, thank you.
If you need any further info.
Okay, thank you. So there's things like straps,
Really want to have to.
tie downs, hitches, lots of options here. Wow, let's just keep the show rolling and see what else we've got cooking at this show. Let you just take a look around as we go. All right, so this is a kind of a cool tie-down system. We've actually seen this one before, and actually you demonstrated it for me last year. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you again. Can you give us a quick demo of how this works? Because this is on a lot of municipality trucks, fire, law enforcement, military, landscapers use this. But tell me about it. Would you mind, Thomas?
Absolutely. We got a lot of different tool mounting and equipment. These are some of our friction locking brackets that kind of pop right in and right out, and then pull right off of the hook, and then you can reinstall it.
Now you can go down the road like that?
Yeah.
With that on the side, outside of a truck?
Yeah, we recommend the positive locking brackets for the outside of a truck. So these are our handle locks. They'll go in. They work with a pocket. We sell a lot of different pockets. You can either hang or use as a pocket, and then cinch in. All of our positive locking brackets are rated in the fire industry, but also military and a lot of other industries for the outside of a vehicle, inside a cab, with people. So they all have a 2-to-1 safety factor.
And now you've got a lot of different mounting options as well. As I look behind you, Thomas,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm seeing that you could mount this on a UTV rack, the back headache rack of a pickup truck, or something like this, because now you've got a clamping option here.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
got a roll bar mount. We got an 1.75" round roll bar mount for UTVs, side-by-sides. We also have a square mounting option for farm tractors, for different equipment to mount different things on. We got a lot of hangers and hooks, as well as some other positive locking brackets, some adjustable ones. You can move these modules, you can adjust the strap, really to anything that works for you.
All right, so if guys wanted more information, they go to Performance Advantage Company?
Yes, packtoolmounts.com, and all the information's right there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, guys, not all roll-up doors are created equal. Melanie, what do you do that's different with your roll-up door?
So we have an internal hinge mechanism.
Okay.
So there aren't any external hinges. So it's nice and clean. The way that the panels are designed, when you roll the door up, you don't have debris falling on your cargo. So your doors aren't going to rust, peel, or delaminate.
Okay, so this is the seal. This is this area here is part of what makes this so effective.
Yes.
For a seal, a tight seal against the weather and elements, and
That's
it's not
right.
dripping on the packages.
Correct.
Break that down for me if you wouldn't mind, Melanie.
So basically, I'll just take this roller out. So we used a 2-inch nylon stainless roller, and the bearing is stainless, so you're not going to rust.
Okay.
Okay. So here you have your internal hinge mechanism, bottom panel aluminum extrusion and aluminum reinforcements throughout. So you have these channels here that allow for the water to penetrate down the sides.
Where's the channel? Which ones?
So here are your channels here.
So if the water gets inside of there, it's really designed to move it out?
That's right.
But I mean, how could it even get inside there? Isn't that pretty much sealed?
Yeah, so it's sealed. So we have kind of a sealant on the outside. So it's a 7.5 R value eco foam. And so it doesn't retain the moisture. It's not going to get heavier over time. It's about 113 pounds less weight than your traditional door.
So it's lighter too?
Oh yeah. So you're not going to hurt your back when you're opening and closing 20 times a day.
Okay. And this is by McLaren?
McLaren doors.
All right. And there's their information right there. Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you.
Warren, what are we looking at?
We're looking at Dino Wipes, our heavy-duty hand and tool cleaning wipe. We offer a dual-textured scrubby version, Dino Wipes Muscle, and our original towel here. Now, we're going to use, in this little demo here, our smooth towel, because it's about the solution in the product, not the towel.
What is this you're scrubbing right there?
So this is spray paint from yesterday. So this is your typical Rust-Oleum gloss black spray paint. Now, I'm not working very hard at this. It's the solution that we just put down that's cutting through that spray paint. Okay? Now, this is some nail polish, another enamel type finish.
Did you put that on yesterday too?
Also yesterday.
Okay, so it's had time to dry.
It's had plenty of time to cure and dry. You know, it's not coming off with my finger or anything. You know,
Okay.
it's really on there. Sharpie, this was put on here this morning. Okay, starts lifting that right into solution.
This won't harm your paint?
This won't harm the baked on finishes. It'll take the latex paint off your home wall, but it's not going to take the paint off your truck.
Okay.
Now you're probably wondering, okay, it's taken off spray paint, Sharpie, open gear grease, this tacky grease here, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
What's it doing into my hands? It's totally safe on the hands. We put 4 different skin conditioners in there. So it's protecting the hands. I can do this all day, no issues.
And this is called
Dino wipes. There's 120 towels in a tub for the smooth product, and there's 80 towels of the Dino wipes muscle in a tub.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm in the market for a new toolbox, and I ran into these guys, and you actually are the manufacturers of them.
We do. We manufacture our toolboxes, yep.
So it's DZ, right?
Yep.
American made?
Yep, right there in Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
Okay, so this is an example, but this is like, tell me about this.
Yeah, so this is our Poly series. This is for the everyday, garage camping. So you can get our utility chest, 37 inches. We also have a larger one down here, or 35 inches, a larger one down here at the 37. So these are nice to throw in the back of your pickup, back of your SUV, or the garage.
Now, as we go over here, these are the truck work boxes that guys are maybe more thinking along the lines, right?
Yeah, so we have a ton of options in our Red Series. Our Red Series toolbox is a .056 aluminum. A very good price point. We have many options from full-size crossover, deep, different handles. So we got the pull handle, we have paddle handle, low profile. We have it gloss black, textured black, and just your bright tread aluminum. And once again, this is a .056 aluminum. They do run on shocks. We also have mid-size for the mid-size trucks as well. So
And you got a heavy-duty unit.
Yes, and
down
we also
below.
have our Blue Series, which is a nice step up. This is really contractor-grade construction. This is a .072 aluminum here. This does have the push button, bump button, so if your hands are full, you can bump into that with your shoulder. A tool,
Oh, nice.
You can open that.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. How does it compare to WeatherGuard?
We like to think our box is always great.
Okay. I love it. That's an answer without answering directly. I love it. Smart. Dallas, how do guys find out more information?
You can go to dz.com for more information.
dz.com.
Yep.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you.
Guys, I'm with Jeff, and I've had more than one catalytic converter stolen. And where my son went to school, they posted in the parking lot that thieves were coming through during the day while the kids had their cars parked in the school parking lot, stealing catalytic converters. That's how bad it is in Minnesota. Okay?
Yep.
So you actually have come up with a way, you call it the cat wrap. Tell me about this.
Sure. So we developed the cat wrap actually for the United States Postal Service years ago. Needed to be flexible to work in a variety of different vehicles. You mentioned the school.
Tell me about this. So is this one cable then?
You actually get 2 cables, 17 and a half feet each. So it looks like we just wrapped the cat with cable. But the reality is it's this innovative plate system right here that you run the cable through 11 different channels. Once you run the cable through up to 2 times through each one, you tighten that down, it creates 20 individual loops. So if a thief cuts one of these, they can't just unravel it. They're going to be down there for a long time, spending a lot of time, energy, making noise, making a mess, and most often not, they just move right along.
Perfect. Now all you need is an integrated switch, which activates like a blue dye bomb, so when they're down there trying to cut that off, they get a glitter bomb to the face.
That sounds perfect.
Right?
Yeah, we'll think about
But
adding
knowing my luck, I'd be down there probably tightening something up and hit the wrong thing, and I'd have a glitter bomb to the face. But what do you call this thing, Joe?
This is called the cat wrap.
But what's the name of your company?
Popandlock.net.
Pop and lock, like you're gonna rap?
Yeah,
Can you
guess
do a little
suppose- no,
popping
I
and
can't do
locking?
that,
I can
no.
do a little popping and locking. Come on, Jeff, you got to get into it.
No,
All
I
right,
can't
pop
do
and lock
that.
is
Popandlock.net.
.net. All right, let's keep the show rolling.
Great, thank you.
Daniel, what are we looking at with this one now?
Looking for a loading ramp made in Sweden. You're gonna unfold it, take it down, let the wheels do the work for you easily. And now I'm gonna unfold it again. Just leave it up.
Is it spring assist?
Spring assist with the dragging function, who helps you to lift it.
Oh, so it's not spring assist, it's a hydraulic
Yeah.
assist.
So you see in the position like this, the weight of the ramp is 0 kilos. You can just push with your finger and it goes in by itself.
And it says a universal fit, no drill. Tell me about that.
Fits into all vans here in Ford Transit, Brewmaster, Sprinters, Nissans, all.
All
We have a
van.
no drill solution like an adapter plate. It's a special made for all, for Transit, Brewmaster. What you do, you're using the loading rings in the van to attach the plate, and then you attach the ramp to the plate. So you don't need to drill anything.
Where do you guys find this at? Website?
Website?
Fealramp.com.
Feal.
Fealramp.com. Feal. Fe for iron. Al for aluminum.
What does a
Ramp.com.
unit like that go for?
So MSRP is right around $3,000.
Okay.
So super simple, super easy, and it's in stock here in the U.S., ready to ship within a couple of days.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And we've got cool stuff like garage lifts, and quad axle dump trucks, all blinged out. That's a Western Star. Never owned one of those. Can't tell you a whole lot about them. But for you guys that have driven them, I would love to hear your 2 cents. Are they good? Are they bad? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of Western Star? Let's keep the show rolling, see what else new we can find. And what are we looking at with this now?
So what is this bolt locks? It's a line of locks that works with the vehicle key. So first time you get your lock, take your truck key, put in the lock, turn it once, and the lock learns your key right then and there. So now that one truck key can open all of your locks. Whether receiver locks, I have padlocks, this is our off-vehicle coupler lock, all can work with that one truck key.
That's insane. I have never seen anything like this. Has this been around before?
It's been around for a while. Now, so we've been doing, our parent company is Strattec. We make automotive locks and keys for GM, Ford, and Chrysler. We actually spun off of Briggs & Stratton about 30 years ago. And so about 15, 20 years ago, we came up with this idea, just trying to make everyone's life easier, because what key you're never going to lose? You're not going to lose that truck key. So now that one key, you don't have to keep that.
You're just going to lock it in your truck. When you leave your dog in the truck and she hits the lock button on the door, and you're sitting there going, hit it again. All right, it's called Bolt?
Bolt, yep.
B-O-L-T?
Yep.
Boltlock.com.
Yes.
Boltlock.com. All right, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Bart, what are we looking at?
Here's the work truck show showing off our TT lift gate. It's made to go on the rear of the truck. Actually put it on the side here just for demo purposes, but it's made to go onto the rear of a pickup truck. Locks it in place there. Bar grate platform so you can see through it, a little more aerodynamics for you. It's a galvanized option so we don't have to deal with rust issues. This is what we got here.
Power up, gravity down.
Power down.
Power down too?
Yep.
It's so quiet on the power down. Where do you guys find out, what does a unit like this go for, and where do you guys find out more information on them, Bart?
You can visit us at TheemanTailgates.com. We sell through a distributor network across the country, so contact us for more info.
And what's that website?
TheemanTailgates.com. That's T-H-I-E-M-A-N.
Tailgates.com.
Correct.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, it's a new kind of cargo that's based on like seatbelt technology. Is that right, Ryan?
That's correct.
Okay.
So it's called the CargoBuckle. So what you do, it's a ladder rack system. It's as simple as putting it in the upright position. That's what we call the free spool position. The web comes in and out of the retractor, as you can see here. So you can simply put it over, or you can put it in a middle position, take out as much web as you need, put it in the middle position to lock it. You can toss it over, grab it from the other side, and once you have it secured, put it back in the upright position, lock it in place here, and then it's as simple as ratcheting it a few times until it's nice and tight, and then you lock it down in position, and then you're good to go. And when you get to your destination and you're ready to take your ladders or whatever you're hauling off of your rack, simply put it back in the upright position, take it out of the bracket, and then it's as simple as retracting it back in and storing it just like that.
And then you actually have a flush mount system based on the same technology.
Yes, same CargoBuckle technology. This is our flush mount. This is really geared towards like your enclosed trailers where you're pulling vehicles in and out of the trailer. It's as simple as pulling up this flap here, dropping this back down once you give it a little slack just so it fits nice and tight in there, and then dropping it down like that, and then you can drive your vehicles or UTVs or whatever you're hauling into your enclosed trailer, and when you get it in there and you're ready to secure it, just open the flap, it presents itself, put the handle in the upright position so you can reclose the flap, and then you're good to go once you get your vehicle tied down in the trailer.
And it's by CargoBuckle.
By CargoBuckle, that is correct.
Thank you, sir.
Eminet.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was the website one more time?
Eminet.com.
All right.
IMMINET.com.
Thank you. All right, guys, you know that I have a Hilltip, and Frank's actually one of the original pioneers of Hilltip, is that right?
Yes, I am.
And now you've got a brand new engineering feat specialty design. Tell me about it, Frank.
Well, we have extended auger or extended conveyor chain feature, which allows you to get a better weight distribution on your truck.
Yep.
This is very common in the industry that people overload their rear axles by having the spreader too far back in the back.
So a typical guy that has a flatbed truck like we see right here, if they want to throw a salter on the back, they're going to basically be hiking this all the way to the back, distributing all their weight over the back axles, throwing the balance of their truck completely out of order.
Exactly.
So now you have it designed so that you can move the salt spreader to the front where it's supposed to be, so it's the weight is evenly divided between the front and rear wheels, and then you just extend it out. It's just a small thing, but it's brilliant.
It's just small things, and these are the things that we react on with the feedbacks that's coming from the industry. And we also have this feature on other spreader models as well, and either you have auger or conveyor chain, it doesn't matter.
Now, of course, with the Hilltip model, it is both a brine spreader and a solid spreader, and it'll pre-mix and lay it down at the same time as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
fully automatic.
So if you want to lay rock salt and you want to pre-activate it, this unit will do it because it's got a baffle right here. The sidewalls are all entirely a baffle, and it'll hold, what, 300 gallons, Frank?
Yeah, starting from 200 up to 400 gallons, depending on the size of the spreader.
Depending on the size of the spreader itself. And then it, of course, the Hilltip will self-adjust as you speed up or slow down. It'll compensate so you can never get it wrong, and it will do all of the tracking of the materials for you.
Exactly. And you can even reprogram the spreader from the office, so you could actually tell the spreader what it should do on a specific parking lot when you arrive to it in advance before you go out on the road.
So what Frank is saying is Zach can't take our spreader out onto a lot and screw things up, because back at the office we can adjust and compensate for those settings. So if you have a guy that may not be as technically advanced as everybody else, and maybe he just wants to go out and lay some stuff down, you in the office can adjust the rate of application, the amount of materials that goes down from the comfort of your own office chair.
Sure.
Now, is this out? Is this spreader out with this extended unit, Frank? This one?
Yeah.
It's ready to go?
It's ready to go, ready to roll, and also made in United States.
Oh, very cool. And that's, of course, by Hilltip. Thanks, Frank.
Thanks.
All right, Tom, take it away.
All right, this is our 29R VHD and V-plow with hydraulic adjustable wings. Just like a normal V-plow and hydraulic adjustable wings. I can make it into a straight plow if I want to go ahead and cup it. Bring them out, in. If I'm going to do a long push with a lot of ice, drop it down, I can engage the down pressure. There might be times where I don't want the down pressure. I go ahead and release it. Maybe it's gravel, maybe it's temp concrete. Either way, it's on your demand. Again.
Now this has been out for over a year now.
That's correct. Yep, second season.
Second season, so the
Yes.
bugs have been worked out of it?
Yes, so far been very positive feedback.
Have they made any changes to it, like a Gen 2 to update it, or was that not
Nothing- no,
necessary?
not necessary. That's correct. Yep.
I'm always hesitant to get the first year anything new's come out.
Right.
Unless the company's been doing something similar and this is just an upgrade or a change.
Well, it's a V-plow that we've been doing for years, and we've been doing a hydraulic wing plow for years, so it wasn't like a radical redesign, you know what I mean? So we just incorporated our hydraulic wing plows with our V-plows that have been around for at least a decade.
Perfect. And that's by Sno-Way.
That's by Sno-Way, yes. I was going to show you too the Smart Flash, which is a nice
Oh,
little
yeah.
Smart Flash, which is our LED lights with any of our plow models as an accessory. Our Smart Sight, as soon as the blade goes down, you have that much more light. As soon as I lift up, that Smart Sight will go off, so you don't have glare in the back of your blade when you're transporting or illegal as you go down the road. You know?
Very cool. Awesome. Didn't know that. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.